scientific knowledges about how everything happened. So for the cavemen, at that time I would be a caveman. So at that time, it would be very fascinating to see the world, how trees grew, how animals were living, and how we could just hunt them. But it would also be very difficult because we did not have any shields to protect us from the predators out in the nature. We could be hunted by any lion or tiger or mammoths or anything, right? So it would be
Okay.
a difficult time period and also we did not have any languages back then because
And according to Arundhati, when the world came into existence, however it came, no one knows. We are not talking about it right now. But when the world came into existence, what do you think came first? Plants, animals, or human beings? Oh, I've got a young girl now with me.
yeah,
Arundhati Roktima.
yes.
Okay, this is our first class together.
Hmm.
So tell me something about yourself.
Okay, so I'm Arundhati Roktima. I'm 13 years old. I study in grade 9th. I come from the city of Bhilai, from the state of Chhattisgarh, and I think that's all about me.
Okay, so what brings you to Clapingo?
So I just wanted to improve my confidence while speaking English, and also wanted to improve my fluency, and I think that's the reason why I joined Clapingo.
No, but then why I'm asking you is because you are a school student and I'm assuming you're studying in an English medium school.
Yes.
So are you not getting enough practice over there in school?
Actually, what happens in school is that we all are learning just theoretical grammar, and we are just learning that just to pass our exams and good grades. But when you want to speak English with a person, but spoken English, it's difficult. It's totally different from what we are learning at school because we are only focusing on theoretical grammar, and spoken English is totally different. And I just wanted to have a good command on it, so that's why I'm here.
No, it's good. But then do you speak in English with your friends or you all speak in Hindi?
We speak in Hindi. I mean, we're supposed to speak in English,
Yeah,
but
no,
no
I
one
get
really
it.
follows the rules.
Okay, so most of the time you talk in Hindi with amongst each other.
Yeah.
So the only time you talk English is perhaps with your teacher.
Yes.
Okay, and that is why you have joined Clapingo.
Hmm.
Okay. I think there are programs for students, young students, if I'm not mistaken. You can ask your parent, how many classes have you already taken?
This is my 110th class.
Okay, so you joined an adult program?
Yeah, yeah. I joined it in August 2021.
Oh, okay, because I think now they have programs for school level children. I don't know about ninth standard, but I think, and because there are many topics here which are discussed which probably don't apply to you, you have not gone through so much of experience to even speak about it.
Yeah.
So it must be a little difficult, but nevertheless, okay. So the topic given today for us to talk about, to have a conversation is called Origin of the World.
Yeah.
Okay, so at the Arundhati, the conversation is basically just to improve your English. I am not really testing your intelligence. I am not testing your knowledge about the facts. Okay,
Yeah.
I'm only looking at how fluent you are in English and to help you with it.
Hmm.
Arundhati, have you ever wondered how the world came into existence? Have you ever thought about this?
Yes, and it is a very fascinating topic for me, and I'm very interested in all of this. But when I study it through books, then I feel it is quite boring. But when I'm just thinking about it, that how did the world form, all those collisions with asteroids and meteoroids and everything, it is just fascinating to think about.
Okay, so you have thought about these things.
Yeah.
Okay, at what age did you first start wondering and thinking?
I think it was just like 1 or 2 years back because when I was in grade fifth or something, I did not have enough brain cells to think about all these topics.
Not brain, you didn't have that kind of questioning or what to say, scientific mind to
Yeah,
wonder and ponder. Okay.
Yep.
So about a year or two ago, you started wondering, how did the world come into existence?
Yeah.
Okay. Did you ever ask anybody about it?
I haven't asked anybody, but I have tried to do some research. But whenever I try to learn something by myself without any mentor or any tutor, I just get totally confused and I just can't understand anything.
Okay, fine. So did you go and look up Google and things like that? Are you allowed?
Yeah.
Okay, fine. So Google is one sure platform for confusion
Yeah.
because there are some 600 explanations on each topic.
Hmm.
Okay. According to you, we are not going into what really happened. I'm
Okay.
asking you according to you, as in according to Arundhati. When the world came into existence, however it came, no one knows. We are not talking about it right now. But when the world came into existence, what do you think came first? Plants, animals, or human beings?
Okay, so it is definitely not human beings because they came much later in the history of the world. And I know that it is some unicellular organisms, but I think that both of them came at the same times. There were unicellular plants and unicellular organisms, and they both came together, and that's how it developed. That is what
Okay,
I think.
fine. Good, taken, because no one really knows. And I asked you from your point of view. So, according to you, very good. You have put your biology to use unicellular organisms to the first things life form started. So, I'm assuming it's plants and animals together.
Yep.
Okay. So, when human beings arrived on the planet, whenever that be, and however that be, how do you think they would have looked? Can you just describe them?
Okay, so it would be very different from what we look now,
Okay.
and we human beings have evolved from animals that looked very similar to monkeys, you can say.
Okay.
So human beings of that time, the early human beings, they would definitely have looked like a mixture of both the monkeys and all of that, and the human being, the now human being. So it would be a
Okay.
mixture of both of them.
More than monkeys, we are supposed to have come from apes.
Yes, yes, apes. I couldn't find the right word, so I just said monkeys.
No problem. It's monkey only. It's a monkey family. They are a breed of monkeys called apes.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. So they would have looked like a cross between apes and what we look like right now.
Yep.
Okay. There have been many theories given to us. Okay. On the creation of the world or how the world came into existence.
Hmm.
We have a lot of scientific explanations and we have got mythological explanations.
Yeah.
So, is more interesting to you?
The scientific explanations are more interesting to me.
Okay, so give me one. So, give me a scientific explanation as to how the world came into how the world came into existence. And whatever little you know of it, it's okay. Like I told you, I'm not really going to check facts. I'm not going to do a fact check on Google.
Yeah. Okay, so I don't know much, but whatever I know, I'll tell you. So
uh,
there were protons, neutrons, and electrons. They all mixed up together, formed helium and hydrogen, made stars. They bursted, and then gases and space dust and gases just combined together to form planets, and
mm,
that's how the solar system was formed. And the sun, the stars, used to burst and create many new things in the space, in the
mm,
galaxy. And then the earth was formed, and earlier it was very hot, there was no water in it, but then the meteorites collided with the earth, and then water was formed, and that's how it all happened. That is a good theory.
okay. Do you believe in Adam and Eve being the original human beings?
Not really.
Okay, fine. Supposing you were one of the few human beings at the beginning of the existence of the world,
Hmm.
How do you think it would have been at that time? So now you have to use your pure imagination.
Yeah.
So how do you think the world would have been? Just describe how do you think it could have been?
So back then, no one had these scientific knowledges about how everything happened. So for the cavemen, at that time I would be a caveman. So at that time, it would be very fascinating to see the world, how trees grew, how animals were living, and how we could just hunt them. But it would also be very difficult because we did not have any shields to protect us from the predators out in the nature. We could be hunted by any lion or tiger or mammoths or anything, right? So it would be
Okay.
a difficult time period and also we did not have any languages back then because
Hmm.
there was no formation of language. It was not like it just happened in one day and a language was formed. It took many and many years to form. And it would be quite fascinating to see how fire just developed by rubbing two rocks together, the whole inventions of new things and just progressing day by day and just forming the society that is now. It would be very nice, in my opinion.
Okay, now I'm going to take you on another trip now. Okay.
Okay.
How do you think the world is going to be 50 years from now?
It would definitely be more developed than it is now. Maybe we'll have flying cars by then,
Okay.
or we'll have auto-driven cars, and the technology would have definitely improved. We'll have many things that would be done by AI and robots because even now, many activities, many works are being replaced by these AI robots and everything.
Hmm.
And later on, maybe humans will not have to do any work at all. Maybe robots will rule the world. Who knows?
And what do you think we will be doing then? If robots are
We'll
going
just
to rule the world, what are we going to do?
maybe we'll work for them or we'll just sit around. I don't
Or,
know.
or then maybe you will or maybe we'll go back to our original state. Maybe we'll all become apes once again.
Yeah,
Because if robots are going to rule the world, then obviously we are all redundant. You heard the word redundant?
I have heard, but I'm not sure of the
Okay,
meaning.
redundant means of no use. I'm sending it to you on chat.
All right.
Right, so you've heard a new word today. It's called redundant.
Yeah.
Redundant means not necessary anymore. We are all useless. We are
Hmm.
of no consequence.
Yeah.
Okay, so probably then we wouldn't know what to do. So we'll be fighting each other. We'll be behaving like animals. And so we'll
Hmm.
be perhaps going back to our original form of our great, 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 super great ancestors, the apes.
Hmm. Yeah, maybe we'll be living in a post-apocalyptic situation. Maybe.
Yeah. Okay. What do you think would be the kind of houses we would be living in? Or where do you think we could probably be living?
Okay, so nowadays the population is increasing day by day, and if the population just increases this rapidly, maybe we'll be living on oceans
Okay. And where else?
and maybe on mountains. We'll have flying houses. We'll be living on top of mountains. Maybe that would happen.
Mountains. Perhaps we could be probably there may be a few of us living in some other planet.
Yeah, Mars maybe.
Yeah, because in another 50, 60 years, the Earth will either be completely destroyed or it will be so overcrowded, we'll probably go to Mars. And I think Mars seems to be the only habitable planet so far.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll come back to the past.
Okay.
Do you think dinosaurs actually existed? What is the proof that they did?
So I totally believe that dinosaurs existed because we have so many proofs of that. We have fossils and we have many things. The main proof is fossils because fossils have been discovered everywhere. We also have bones of the dinosaurs that have been discovered and now they're kept in the museums. So yeah, I definitely believe that dinosaurs existed.
Okay, what do you think made them go extinct?
It was another meteor shower, and because of that, everything just went away. The dinosaurs were gone.
Why only the dinosaur? If the meteor shower was there, we humans should have gone too.
Yep. Back then, there were no exactly humans. We had small mammals, and those mammals maybe took shelters underground or maybe somewhere else where they could be safe from the meteor showers. And because of
Mhm.
that, those small animals survived, but the large, humongous dinosaurs could not. That's why they were dead.
Okay, that's why you think they died. Okay.
Yeah.
According to you, is it really important for us to know how the world came into force or how the world came into existence?
So I personally think that it is not exactly necessary. It's not a necessity for us to know that, but it is quite interesting. We can know that just for fun, maybe.
Okay, so why do you think it is? Why do you think it's not necessary for us to know?
I mean, what are we gonna do with the knowledge that how the Earth was formed? We'll not replicate the whole process and create another Earth. Are we going to do that? Not, right?
Yeah, okay. Very good answer. And then knowing that knowing how world came into existence is not really going to stop us from living our life or not going to bring any change. The only change it can bring about is that we can know how difficult or what a big momentous process it was for the world to come into existence.
Yeah, maybe we'll appreciate the nature more.
Yeah, we maybe appreciate the nature more, maybe we'll respect Mother Earth more, maybe we'll pollute her less,
Yeah.
maybe we'll chop trees less, maybe we would do all that. Okay. Do you think the world will ever come to an end?
It could come to an end, just like how the dinosaurs went extinct. Humans could also go extinct with a meteor shower, right? That could definitely happen. Maybe something just happens in the space and a huge meteor just crashes onto Earth. Then the Earth might get destroyed and we all will die. That could happen.
Okay, do you think it's going likely to happen in the next 10, 50, 100, 200 years? When
I
do you
mean,
think it's likely to happen?
it could happen anytime. Maybe it will happen this week. We don't know.
Okay, so you feel it's likely to happen through a meteor or a asteroid hitting planet Earth?
Anything. There could be any reason for that. There are so many things out there in the space that could destroy us.
Okay. If the world were to come to an end, do you think you would end too, or do you think our intelligence will continue to be in space?
I think we'll definitely end. We can not be much powerful than Mother Earth. If the Earth is being destroyed, we are nothing compared to that. We will also get destroyed. The Earth is just so much powerful than us. Then how will
Hmm.
we survive if the Earth is not surviving? I think we'll definitely die and just
No,
gone
what I
forever.
mean to say, will our collective human intelligence linger around there?
I don't
It's
think so. I don't think
okay.
so.
So I think so. There'll be total annihilation of whatever is there on planet Earth.
It will all be gone if the Earth is
All be
destroyed.
gone. Okay, it'll all go and it'll all be destroyed. Okay, fine. So I'll stop here and I'll give you feedback. Actually, you're
Alright.
good, but I'm like, you are good anyways. So it is more of a practice for you.
Hmm.
Feedback I could give you, you're a confident speaker. This is what I tell all my adult students. You're a confident speaker. You're very clear in your ideas. Your vocabulary is good and you're very fluent as well.
Oh, thank you.
So whatever I have spoken to you of now, you seem to be okay.